What's up, folks? This is a special Hurricane Edition live stream. We're at the beach right here. Hey Josh, what's going on, man? In Yakima. There's the Atlantic Ocean, Josh. Hey, Chuck Bednaric's ghost. One of these days I'm going to have to Google who the heck Chuck Bednaric is. You in Atlanta? So anyway, y'all, here's the beach, sand dunes, the Atlantic Ocean behind me. Not too bad right now. I think that I'm probably right now, I'm in Fernandina Beach, Florida. I'm not at home. We're originally supposed to be checking out about 2 hours from now and driving home, and we can't do that because we would be driving right into the hurricane. So lots of tall trees around our house. I think the house is solid. I don't think, looks like the hurricane will pass maybe 40 or 50 miles. The eye of the hurricane will pass maybe 40 or 50 miles by my house, within 40 or 50 miles of my house, as a Category 2 hurricane. And I'm not worried about the house being destroyed by wind. I am worried about a big oak tree or pine tree falling and cutting my house in half. So we'll see either later this evening or tomorrow morning when we do go home. We'll see if the house is still standing. No, hey, no, Josh, this Chuck Bednaric's ghost there, he's in Atlanta. I'm in Fernandina Beach, Florida. Oh, all right. Well, oh, there's my son Wesley is in the chat. Chuck Bednaric, the link is pinned in the comments of most of my videos. Man, I wonder, what happens if I try to pin the link here? Will my live stream end if I leave this screen? Morning, Wesley. Oh, morning, Bigfoot Dasher. How you doing, buddy? Did y'all see Bigfoot Dasher actually out dashing in his Bigfoot costume? Or he says it's not a costume. He says he's actually Bigfoot. I believe. He ought to have 1 million views. Dashing as Bigfoot. Hey, Brett Bixby. How's the weather up there in Kingsland, St. Mary's? Probably going to get a little bit wild. They said that I can expect, right here at the beach, that I can expect 70-mile-an-hour gusts. Right now, it's not so bad. Hey, Medicated Bob, how you doing, buddy? It's not so bad right now. Earlier, it was blowing harder earlier. It almost blew my hat off. My Dashing Across America hat. Thank you, Bigfoot. I'm pretty sure we'll be safe right here. We decided not to check out at 11 today like we were supposed to. There's nobody coming into this condo until Friday, and so they told us we can stay a few extra hours if we want to until the hurricane passes, or we can spend the night, stay an extra night. So we may very well just spend the night here. It depends. If the hurricane passes by quickly and the wind dies down and all that, maybe we'll go home this evening. We haven't decided yet. Hello, Larry. Yes, we are hunkered down. I think we're in a pretty securely built building here. And the hurricane, the eye of the hurricane, I think is about 100 miles away from us right now. Chuck Bednarik said that Josh in Yakima and Dominic in Queens inspired him to join in on the guest star game. Y'all, I gotta set this phone down. I can't just hold it out at arm's length all day long. All right, this is it, y'all. Eye of the hurricane's about 100 miles away. I don't know if it's going to get a lot worse here. Oh, by the way, Wesley and I both got text messages this morning saying that Doordash has shut down operations in Brunswick, St. Simons, Kingsland, all these areas where we often dash. They're all shut down today. No dashing. They did not mention Fernandina Beach, though, where I am. So I still might try to order some lunch through Doordash in a few hours. Hey, Jonah, we will stay safe. I appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. Y'all, let me tell you. So we've been ordering lots of Doordash, Walmart, Spark, Uber Eats. We haven't really gone out to eat. We also haven't prepared any meals here. It's all been DoorDash pretty much. So it's been fun. It's been expensive, but it's been fun ordering DoorDash. Oh, Brett says in Kingsland it says he can dash now. I don't know. I got the text message saying they were shutting it down. I don't know. But anyway, so I had this idea that I was going to film every delivery. We were going to order DoorDash for every meal. Same message in Jacksonville. We had this idea, or I had this idea, that we were going to order DoorDash every single meal, and I was going to film every delivery, and then I would edit those together and make a little video of all my dashers bringing me food. I've had Wendy and Angel and Keegan and there was another name that I'm not sure how to pronounce, like Aurelie. But y'all, let me tell you, my most recent dasher, who brought us our evening meal, our dinner last night. And by the way, all these dashers, I sent them a message in the app as they were picking up my food and bringing it to me. I sent them a message saying, hey, I have a YouTube channel called Dashing Across America, and let me know if you object to me filming the delivery. Well, nobody objected. I filmed all of the deliveries except this last one last night, and the woman messaged me back and said, I object. And I said, okay, no problem, I won't film. And so I didn't film her, but she knows the name of this channel, so I'm hoping she's not watching. I'm not going to call her by name. I know her name. I'm also not going to give her a rating at all. I don't know, maybe if I think about it a while, maybe I'll go back and give her a 5-star rating. But y'all, my most recent dasher was the most unpleasant human being I've ever met in my life. That was a miserable, unpleasant, unhappy person, and it was crazy. I've never met such a grumpy person in my entire life, and nothing would cheer her up. No amount of small talk, joking, laughing, smiling would cheer her up. She was just the grumpiest person I've ever met. Josh, yeah, we're gonna have some shirts and hats for sale. These are prototypes right here. The real ones are gonna look a lot better, but we're definitely going to. Oh, dashing in Johns Creek was a bummer. Oh man, I was hoping to do a little dashing in Johns Creek. You're probably not a top dasher. Raised on Scrabble. Yeah, hey, raised on Scrabble, I get it. I get it. And I didn't mind that she didn't want to be filmed. I I didn't mind that at all. But I did mind that she was so grumpy. Just now, in her defense, if I were just a normal DoorDash customer, I wouldn't have tried to make small talk with her and joke with her and ask if I could film her and all that. And so it would have just been some random person handing me some food, and that would have been the end of it. Or maybe leaving it at my door and I never would have even met her. So, it's my fault that I freaked her out by asking if it was okay if I filmed her and put her on YouTube. Man, was she grumpy. You're a top dasher in your mind. What's Sunny Star saying? I wouldn't have asked. Yeah, I thought about that. Yeah, we get recorded all the time on surveillance cameras, Ring doorbells, you're right. And, I'm no lawyer, but I think that if you're out in public, you don't have a right not to be filmed, I don't think. But I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. I mean, how do you think the paparazzi make their living? They film people, photograph people who are out in public, even people who don't want to be photographed. But anyway, I respected her wishes and didn't film her. But all my other dashers, I have video of it, and I may still make a little video of all my dashers bringing me food. Yeah, that's true. Every restaurant where we go pick up, I'm sure we're being filmed. I'm sure they have surveillance cameras. Let me see. I don't know how much y'all really care about this, but let me flip this camera around. Here's I'm getting rained on a little bit. I don't know if you can really tell from here, but the sea is angry, my friends. Like an old man sending back soup in a deli. If any of y'all are Seinfeld fans. Yeah, it's blowing pretty good now. Big white caps out there on the Atlantic Ocean. High tide, it wasn't a really high tide this morning. Last night's high tide was a lot higher. Yeah, I'm feeling probably 40 mile an hour gusts, 35, 40 mile an hour gusts are hitting me right now. I used to do a lot of Hobie Cat sailing on St. Simon's Island. And so from years of experience doing that, I know that when there's sand blowing across the beach, it's 20 mile an hour winds. Guaranteed, every time. That's about when sand starts blowing, is at about 20 miles an hour. And there's sand blowing all over the place down there. Let's see. Josh had a hurricane come through when I was on Maui. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, they said this little town that I live just outside of, I live a few miles outside of Folkestone, Georgia. And we heard or read on the internet that this is going to be the worst storm they've had since 1896. So it's probably going to be pretty bad at my house. And I don't know exactly what time of day it's going to be the worst, maybe 1 or 2 p.m., I think. I know that I've got some surveillance cameras around the house, and so I've checked them this morning, checked right before I went live, and my surveillance cameras were still working, which means we still have power in my house. So I'm glad of that, glad for that. Been in a tornado? Yeah, I've got a little tornado experience myself. One time, I promise this is true. One time I watched a tornado in Albany, Georgia, coming toward me, and it was on the ground, and then it lifted back up into the clouds, went over me, and then it went back down and touched down again. Uh-oh. There we are. Y'all, I kind of, or Bigfoot Dasher, I kind of remember Hugo. I remember the name, but I get all the hurricane names mixed up. Hurricane Sandy? Yeah. What? Yeah, that hit New Jersey, and I remember that, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Superstorm Sandy. Yeah, that was a big deal. Wesley, have you been outside? Starlink does stop working in heavy rain. A really heavy thunderstorm. My Starlink internet will quit working. I'm not sure about weather like this because I don't know. I don't think we've ever had weather as bad as it's probably going to be today. Well, hey there, Jessica. You're going to Panama City tomorrow? Holy cow. You know that your cousins and aunt and uncle are in Panama City right now? Huh. Wow. I didn't know you were going to Panama City tomorrow. Jessica, did you know that Cleve and Rilla and Christy and Katie are in Panama City right now? They arrived yesterday. Yep, y'all are all going to be in Panama City together, the Redneck Riviera. All right, y'all. So anyway, there's not a whole lot to see. It's, a little bit wild out there. Nobody's on the beach. But nothing crazy yet. I'm hoping we don't lose power here. That would be horrible to spend an extra night here with no power. And we're on the second floor, and there's an elevator, which I didn't even know there was going to be an elevator here. So it's been really nice for walking Biscuit the pug to be able to take her down the elevator instead of climbing stairs. But right now, I'm a little scared to get in the elevator because I don't want the power to go out while I'm in the elevator. So I think I might use the stairs for the next several hours. Yeah, that would be cool, Jonah. And I always, when I was younger, before I owned a home with big tall trees in the yard, I always really loved violent thunderstorms. I thought they were fun to watch, but now they make me nervous. Yeah, I know. I hate stairs. Only because of my knees. Anyway, y'all, I'm probably not going to stay on live much longer. Just thought I'd touch base. What's today? Wednesday? So it's tomorrow. I'm headed to Atlanta. I'm going to try to do a little dashing and filming. Put together some little YouTube videos while I'm in Atlanta. Dash for a couple hours at lunchtime. I don't know how many days. I don't know if I'll do that every day I'm there. Oh, man. Oh, Josh said he had the power go out while he was in an elevator one time. Oh, what a nightmare. See you, Raised on Scrabble. Going to the Atlanta airport. All right. All right, y'all. I think that's it for the special Hurricane Edition live stream. Just wanted to say hi to my peeps. And I think we're pretty safe. Like I say, I don't think the eye of the hurricane's ever going to get any closer than about 100 miles. Now, my house is a different story. 40 or 50 miles from my house is a Category 2. A little bit worried about the house, but that's what insurance is for, I guess. Anyway, y'all, take care. Good chatting with you. And I guess tomorrow evening I'll be in Atlanta. See y'all later.